Procession through the streets of South L.A., ending with a crowd of people surrounding Nipsey Hussle's hearse. The body of the beloved South L.A. rapper now at the Angelus Funeral Home. The procession lasting hours as the line of cars following Nipsey's body slowly moved through thousands of people. Nipsey! Nipsey! As the procession came to an end, the celebration of his life began, many taking to the streets and stopping traffic outside the funeral home.
Everybody think like, we're acting crazy. No, this is just people pouring out their passion. Some of us couldn't go to the funeral. I was at work all day, so this is all I get. You know what I mean? So, all love.
Police in riot gear were able to move the mourners without any injuries or arrests. The crowd, for the most part, peaceful at the end of Nipsey's final victory lap.
They're singing his music, they're driving out. They're doing it all respectfully, and that's one thing that I love about it, and that's why I'm out here, to show my support as well.
Look at everybody. Look at all these black people together with no drama, no issues, no fighting, no anything. It's a beautiful situation.
And the celebration of life doesn't end today. Councilmember Marquise Harris-Dawson is going to be honoring Nipsey Hussle tomorrow in the City Council chambers at 11 a.m. We are live in South L.A. Veronica Miracle, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay, Veronica, thank you. Let's go to Chris Christie. He is in Air 7 HD. He's been involved in this story all day, and he is here to tell us what's happening near the rapper's Marathon store right now, where that huge crowd was earlier. Chris?
Yeah, Mark, we're right along the corner here of Crenshaw and Slauson. You can see LAPD has formed a skirmish line a week and a half after that terrible tragedy here in front of his store, the Marathon store on the corner there. The poignant day that we've had has ended in a little bit of, well, a skirmish, if you will. It just takes a few stragglers to ruin what was otherwise a very peaceful and very poignant day. But you can see that's the memorial site there with all of the candles. But you can see LAPD out here in pretty large numbers after a small group of stragglers have really been a little bit persistent and reluctant to go home this evening. They have declared an unlawful assembly. You can see the LAPD helicopter circling overhead, and they just are trying to clear out this intersection, get traffic moving again, and also clear out the gas station on the corner of Slauson and Crenshaw as well. But it does look like things are finally winding down to this aftermath of the after party of the funeral procession, if you will, which is now coming to an end. Reporting live from Air 7 HD, I'm Chris Christie, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Chris, thank you. A frightening moment for people waiting for the hearse to pass by Nipsey Hussle's Marathon store in Hyde Park. The crowd became startled at one point and began running. It may have been from a balloon popping. It's unclear, but no one was seriously hurt. Once the hearse arrived, you can see the sea of people engulfing it. Eyewitness News reporter Josh Haskell spoke to some of the people who went to see the procession and the memorial.
Fans from across the country waited all day in front of the Marathon clothing store where Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed back on March 31st. Here to say goodbye to the rapper and ambassador of the community one final time.
The energy was amazing. There was so much love. This has brought the community together in a multiplicity of ways. And I mean, it's just history being made. I wasn't going to miss that.
The crowd, estimated at thousands, had a scare at one point that resulted in a stampede on Slauson Avenue. It was a scary scene for fans and the LAPD, who did their best to keep the crowds calm and the street open. Some LAPD patrol cars were spray painted, used for an elevated view. The power went out at one point after balloons got caught in the wires.
I wanted to come down here just to show my face and to show my respect to what the young brother Nip was doing for his community and also for his culture.
The procession slowly made its way past Marathon. Fans reached to touch the hearse and pay their respects to the 33-year-old's family. Larry Combs, who traveled from Oakland, says he doesn't understand why someone has to die in order to bring everyone together.
It's cold that it takes for a brother to die before people start recognizing the greatness in him.
It really shouldn't be that way. It all should happen while we're all here to focus and to see it and to believe it and to feel it. It should never take a life.
But fans like Cassidy Clark say it's up to them to make sure Nipsey Hussle is never forgotten.
He's bigger in death than he is in life, and he's an amazing person, and his work speaks for itself. And so I want everybody to just be educated on how amazing he was.
The LAPD and the Nation of Islam says that they will remain here at Crenshaw and Slauson through the night to keep the peace. In South L.A., Josh Haskell, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
It was an epic memorial service for Nipsey Hussle, a rapper who had only one official full-length album. album and 1 Grammy nomination. It speaks to the quality of his work and the message in his music, a message of uplift, cooperation, and entrepreneurship.
I'm very proud of my son.
Nipsey Hussle's mother, Angelique Smith, spoke of finding peace through her pain, referring to her son by his given name.
My son, Ermias Joseph Askedome, was a great man.
The free tickets to the celebration of life were all scooped up within an hour. Staples Center was packed with admirers. Former President Barack Obama sent a letter to the family saying of the man who built businesses in the South Central neighborhood where he grew up, Nipsey saw potential. He saw hope. He saw a community that, even through its flaws, taught him to always keep going. Those who knew him best spoke from the heart.
Ermias always used to say that you can't possess people, that you experience them. And I'm so honored and blessed that I got to experience such a man.
Rapper Snoop Dogg was a mentor.
I know what he is, I know what he was, and the marathon is going to continue. Look at the love, look at the spirit. This man, I'm gonna end it like this. This man got a letter from Barack Obama, man.
R&B legend Stevie Wonder, an admirer.
Would you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Would it be the same if I saw you in heaven?
Different generations, different races, different gang affiliations all came together in the way Nipsey Hussle intended.
What Nipsey is trying to show us is that we're stronger together. He got Bloods and Crips walking together, straight and gay walking together, police in the hood coming together to have conversations. This man has changed this city forever, and now he lives in you.
The family says those who were unable to pay tribute to Nipsey Hussle today can send flowers to Forest Lawn Cemetery in the Hollywood Hills. He will be buried there tomorrow in a private service.
And stay with Eyewitness News as the community remembers the life and times of Nipsey Hussle. You can find more on today's memorial service on the ABC7 app and on our website, abc7.com.
Now at 11, a deadly drive-by shooting in Watts, and the killer hasn't been caught.